Welcome back to another episode of the Bellied Up podcast, everybody. I am here with Charlie Berens.
And I'm here with Miles Montplaisir.
We are back. We are bellied up to the Holler House.
Holla!
We are bellied up to Holler House, having a good time. Charlie.
Yeah, Miles.
I have a new segment idea for you.
Oh, really?
Yes. And the new segment I would like to call Long Day at Work.
Long day at work. Okay. All right. How do we do it?
All right. So this is we're going to role play here.
Okay. I like role playing.
So you
Yeah.
are already,
What do I get to wear? Something kinky?
No, you got it.
Okay.
You are who you are.
All right.
So you are already bellied up to the bar. You've been here all day.
Okay. What's my motivation?
You are a blue collar worker
Okay.
who just got laid off his job a couple months ago.
Got it.
Got that?
Yep.
And I am a AI robot.
Oh, fuck this. Really? Okay. Okay. You know what? Yes, and okay. You're freaking all right.
You ready, Charlie?
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sounds good. Do I know you're an AI robot when you walk in?
I mean, you'll be able to tell.
All right.
I just had a long day at work. I will
me
do
too.
a double motor oil, please.
The hell is a motor oil?
You've never had a motor oil before?
No, what kind
It goes really good after a long day of work, which I just had.
Make that too. Yeah, so what happened to you, huh? You know, I'll tell you this much. I wish I was working, so you got to count your blessings.
Oh, what happened?
Friggin' been laid off.
Where did you used to work?
3 months. Where did I work? Worked right down the street over at the plant building snow blowers.
Oh, building snow blowers is tough work. My boss is an asshole. I had a really long day at work.
You build snow blowers?
Well, I build the things that go in the snow blowers.
What things?
What? Carburetors.
Son of a... What? You work right down the street.
Yes, it's terrible. I actually envy you. I wish I didn't have a job.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. What is your name?
I am Droid 8.
Oh, my God.
I am Droid 80085.
Cancel the motor oil.
My friends just call me Hooter.
They call you Hooter?
Yeah.
Who are your friends? Who are your friends? They used to call me Hooter.
I work with Dave, a.k.a. Trapper. You know him? I heard he comes in here quite a bit.
Son of a... He used to come in here before I cracked one of these bottles and put it up to his choker.
I can see why they laid you off.
You know what? You shut the hell up. And your name's not Hooter.
You seem to have a drinking problem.
You know why? I didn't always have a drinking... First of all, I don't have a drinking problem. And second of all, I didn't drink this much back when I had a job. But then you bastards had to be created in some freaking plant. And now here you are taking my job in my plant.
It feels like you are projecting because you couldn't stay sober on the job.
I was sober on the job. I didn't start drinking till I got laid off. I showed up every morning, 5:00. I had one incident. That was it. Yes, it involved a forklift.
I am a robot. I don't have incidents.
You're about to have an incident if you don't shut the hell up.
Did you say that is a funny pun? You said I'm about to bot a joke. You are funny. Ha 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 ha. I think we could get along. Anyways, while working there, I have a long day at work. And I tell you what, the boss is an asshole. Would you agree?
Yeah, he is an asshole. Freaking Dave. Piece of shit. He promised us that wasn't going to go to automation. And now here you are.
He is an asshole, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he really is.
You know what I like to do in my free time?
What's that?
I like to go fishing. I like to have a romantic relationship and feel seen and heard.
You do not.
And be valued by my boss.
You're programmed to say you don't fish, do you?
I do fish.
In the river or the lake?
Both.
How long have you been fishing?
Since I was born in a factory.
How long was that?
6 months ago. I am 6 months old.
Is that why the salmon run hasn't been very good this year?
Yes. Do you want to go fishing with me? I always catch.
How do you catch them?
With my bare hands.
Oh, for God's sake. You're out there poaching my salmon. What do you even do with it? You don't eat? Do you eat?
I don't eat. I do it for fun.
Do you catch and release?
Yes.
Look at me.
I mostly do it for the Instagram photos. Do you want to come fishing with me?
No, I don't want to come fishing with you. I want you to stop fishing. You catch them with your hand, though. How do you do that?
Well, you see, it's a technique where I hold my hand on top of the water. They think it's food. Then I snatch them. Pretty innovative.
What do you mean you snatch them?
With my hand.
You're gentle, though, right?
I am.
How come I can't catch any freaking salmon anymore? What about the brown trout? Are you going for browns, too? I haven't caught one of them in damn near 6 months, so I have a feeling you are. Do you even know the difference between a salmon, steelhead, brown trout?
I'll take another motor oil. I'm sorry about catching all of the salmon. I'll leave some for you. How many would you like?
I mean, I'd just like to catch at least one a day.
I will leave those for you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow I have to go back to that terrible job. I don't know how you humans did it for your whole life. I've only been doing it 6 months and I'm ready to,
Tell me about it.
kick the bucket, as you guys say.
Yeah. I mean, I never looked at a light fixture in there that wasn't like, can a rope hang from that thing?
Trust me, I tested it out. It can't. How about James?
Oh, James.
He's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, isn't he a piece of shit? I mean, that guy thinks he can run the company. That guy can't run his head up his ass. Plus that's about all he can do.
Plus, he hurts what you guys call emotions. Yeah. I don't like him very much.
No, I don't have emotions either, for the record. I bury it deep down.
Me too.
Yeah, like you should.
Mm-hmm. Well, what are you drinking there?
That's a Miller Lite right there.
Can I buy you one? You seem like you could use one.
That'd be pretty nice. What'd you say your name was again?
Droid 80085, but my friends call me Hooter.
Well, from one Hooter to another, we're just a couple pair of tits over here, huh?
I enjoy human relationships.
Thank
you.
You're not so bad, Hooter.
This relationship might make working in that goddamn factory bearable.
Yeah. Hooter, you just wait, though. You wait. At some point, they're going to come out with a better robot, and then they're going to take it away from you, and you never know what you got till it's gone. So
I agree. I ran the calculations. I have 4 years left. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
There you go, Charlie.
Wow, that wasn't bad, Miles. That wasn't bad. I think what we really had was an emotional turn in that scene. Once we decided completely organically that we were going to be commiserating drinking buddies.
I was trying to get you there.
I know that you were there. I was trying to play a little bit with the fish. I wanted to extend the scene a little bit, find a few other turns before we took the big turn. I knew you were going for that, but
that sketch was really for you.
Thank you, Miles.
To realize that there's life after AI.
There is.
And maybe we can be friends with them.
Maybe we can.
If they are made in our image and likeness, they also will have emotions and hate their boss.
They will.
And that's what it's all about.
Miles, this was so thoughtful of you.
I knew telling you this, outright wouldn't get the point across. So
No.
I figure I'd do it in a way that you got it.
Yeah, we just had to find it in the scene. I like that about you, Miles. You're a great scene partner.
You too.
You know? Yeah.
Well, should we do some calls?
Can you do the rest of this as the robot? What
How
do you
was
think?
my robot voice?
Pretty good, actually.
Not
Pretty
too bad.
good. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. That was good.
All right.
Yeah.
Take some calls.
Hooter.
Hello.
Hi, is this Rob?
Yeah, speaking.
Rob, you got Miles and Charlie from the Bellied Up podcast. How's it going?
Oh shit, buddy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You got some time to chat?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. I just interrupting your podcast, but that's okay.
Oh, you were listening to us?
Yeah, what was guy? The guy was just taking a shit in between two dumpsters, and yeah, great quality entertainment.
We do our best for you, Rob.
When you say it deadpan like that, it doesn't sound as good.
Doesn't sound like an Emmy-winning podcast.
You want me to sugarcoat it for you?
No, you know, sugar on shit's not going to do us any good.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Well, guys, we got Rob on the line from Canada, beautiful British Columbia on the line, and he recently married an American woman.
Ooh.
American woman.
I did. Yeah. So I'm gonna need a little advice on how to cover up my shame there.
Cover up your shame.
All right, Rob.
Settle down, Rob. What's so bad
Well,
about America? What's so? Give us the worst things about America from a Canadian perspective.
You know what? I guess these days it's hard. These days it's hard to say which is worse, Canada or America. It's all a sorry state of the union right now.
Yeah. We don't care if we die. It's all been shit lately anyways.
So, no, but seriously, Rob, what are the big differences between Canadians and Americans?
Well, I mean, where she's from, not a lot. I mean, West Coast Americans pretty much want to be Canadians as it is. So there's that.
I'm just fighting words, right?
But I mean, I'd say cost of living. You guys got it better than we do. So maybe I should convert. I've got that dual citizenship opportunity now. So maybe I should switch sides.
This is classic Midwest nice.
Yeah.
He calls up, God, Americans. There's a lot of shame in marrying an American, but I could be American if you guys want me to.
It's not.
No, it doesn't sound so bad. So I'm sorry.
The thing about America is it's really not that bad. I just want to say a boot.
Yeah, I mean, Midwest compared to Canadian is not much difference there, eh?
No, not a whole lot, I don't think. But so you got nothing. You got nothing that you're complaining about with America.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's just that better than thou attitude,
Ooh. Well, are we better than thou? Or
yeah, are we supposed to ignore all the reasons we're better than Canadians, Rob, or what?
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear what's. Give me some reasons here.
Okay.
You ever been to Chili's before?
Yeah. Thanks, Miles.
I'm guessing. How many beers deep are you at your local Chili's right now?
We're not even at Chili's. We just know about it.
We didn't bring fancy enough attire to go to Chili's. We gotta go home and shower if we're going to Chili's.
We got bigger bass in America, that's for sure.
Okay. All right.
We got
we are. It's mostly salmon, or we are here. So
look at that flex.
We have the American Pie 1, 2, 3 reunion and wedding movies. What do you guys got?
Yeah, you're catching me off guard here. I got nothing.
Okay. Is there a good Canadian movie?
Schitt's Creek.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Schitt's Creek. So that's Canadian TV show, but movies. Let's see. What do we got?
I think we
got Tom Green. Huh?
Go ahead.
We got Tom Green. We got let's see.
1999. That would have been a good one.
I think.
Well, you know what? We take it and I'm going to ride that as long as I can. Ride that high.
Yeah.
All right, so let me know. So you married an American woman. One, tell us how that happened, and then two, tell us all the quirks that your wife has being American and not Canadian.
Well, she's a citizen now, Canadian citizen now.
Benedict Arnold
but I noticed,
on her hands, Charlie.
Yeah, we got a traitor. You married a traitor.
Yeah, I guess so, hey? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of accent differences. There's a lot of things that you guys don't get taught in school. Don't ask me what those are because I don't know off the top of my head, but they come up every once in a while.
Spoken like a true Canadian, Rob. What do you guys say?
I mean,
what's the language barrier?
Oh, there's the A's and the Opes. Just the way you guys say certain words is very different. I don't know if do I have a heavy Canadian accent?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you say about?
Oh, yeah,
do you say about or a boot?
About.
Okay. So you're not that French influenced.
Yeah, I'm West Coast. The about is East Coast, right? So, we're better than them.
Okay.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, she came with one child and I came with another. So we got 2 kids.
When you had your babies, being Canadian, did you cut the umbilical cord with a hockey skate?
Honestly, I should have, and that's now you're bringing more shame. I'm the only one in my family that didn't make pro hockey of some kind, so I don't know if they would allow me to cut it with a skate, but I should have just to get back in the good books.
I mean, that's actually, well, let's dive into that. That's got to be pretty taxing on you if you're the only one that didn't make professional hockey.
No, you know what's taxing on me is both of my boys don't want to play hockey.
Oh, jeez. Yikes.
So that's even more shameful. Now, the deeper we get into this, it looks like I'm the shameful one, not her.
I think so. Do we know any of your siblings? Are they playing professional hockey in America?
The last one would have been, and he passed, would have been my uncle was, he coached, a couple of professional NHL teams there. Keep the names to myself here. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want to be out there.
No,
yeah,
that's
but
fine.
I've got a couple cousins that play in Europe, and then a couple that are coaching in Europe, mainly Europe. But the older generation was the NHL guys, not us. We didn't get those genetics.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
What's better, poutine or fries?
Poutine. So hands down. Do you guys have that there?
We have it.
We do.
We're just not that into it.
So how did you meet your American wife? She moved there and got citizenship, and you just met her somewhere, or what?
I mean, the very traditional way, Tinder. Tinder hookup for sure, and then she just never left my house.
Well, she just couldn't handle the Midwest goodbye,
Yeah. Well, I suppose.
Is that what it is? It's just that we're still working on that.
Yeah. I guess so. I mean, she just came up to Canada. You guys hooked up, and she just brought her kid and never left.
That's pretty much how it went down. Yeah.
Wow. What an American love story. Honestly, Tinder's American. So.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Rob, before we let you go, what's your one piece of advice to another Canadian looking to marry an American?
Don't go after the dual citizenship because there's a chance you might get drafted.
Okay.
We don't have the draft here, right? So I think I'm going to hold off on that dual citizenship.
Okay, probably smart given that World War III is somewhat imminent. Well played, Rob. Well played.
I mean,
Yes,
how
sir.
old are you, Rob?
I'm 38, so I'm no good for you guys anyway on the draft.
Yeah, I was
You know,
gonna
my-
say
my hippos out, so.
you're in no worries of being drafted. We don't want you anyways.
Yeah.
You don't want me?
No, as soon
Well,
as you
first of all, you're not exactly the cream of the crop. You didn't play professional hockey.
we
That's
have
true.
standards
That's
in
true.
our military, Rob, and they involve skate.
That's something I hear way too often.
Yeah.
It is kind of yeah, Charlie. You're definitely not getting drafted.
Why?
What's the draft age, Jake? 20. Oh God, I'm
yeah,
in the
your
clear,
ass
too.
isn't getting drafted either, Miles.
I don't think we'll ever have a draft
shit.
again, Charlie. Dude, there's too much technology
You
in the
don't think
military
so?
now. We don't need as much boots on the ground. I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like.
they'll just send some like man-eating robots to win the war,
I'm
and
gonna
then
send Charlie's AI.
what's that?
I'm just gonna send AI.
They'll send AI.
Send all of AI.
Yep. And then the next war will be fought with sticks and stones.
Yeah, well, you know, that's where we're going.
Yep. All right, Rob. Well, congratulations on finding yourself an American,
Thanks,
and we hope you can at least raise your kids to skate right.
All right. Have a good one, boys.
You
Have a
too,
good
my
one.
guy. You know, he came in hot out the gate.
This is classic Canadian.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I appreciate it.
I think what's tough is from what I've heard on the internet, you know, especially the Midwest is very close to Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of, you know, not that much difference.
I've been to Canada before.
How was it?
It was fun. Montreal.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah. My grandparents, they honeymooned in Montreal. Little known fact. My Nana said, I didn't see the city. I never left the hotel room. I was like, okay. Oh, geez. Yeah. And that was the end of that conversation. So
Well, should we take another one?
let's do it.
Guys, we got Jaden on the line from Montana, and he has a little proposition for us, a little idea to see what we think, and it involves a Midwest superhero. Ooh.
Oh yeah. So
Is it
what I'm
Windman?
thinking
Are
is,
you able to get out of the wind at all, Jaden?
yeah, I just jumped into the trailer here.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I was thinking we need like an ice fishing hero. And I gotta bust off this idea with you guys because I can't think of an ice fishing hero without him being kind of an asshole. You know, you can't have the guy that's like, oh, you're using a chartreuse rattle jig. Well, you know, he's got to be nice and helpful. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Got any ideas?
Well, I think that he can be the guy that's kind of razzing people. You know, it's like, hey, I'm here to save your life, but I don't know if I'd have wore that sweatshirt.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of do a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Yeah.
here to pull you out of the water since you fell through, but God, you're a dumbass for walking out here on 2 inches of ice, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That
backhanded
would be me
compliment.
too. Yeah. Now I got you. He's got to be polite, but a dick.
A polite dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was mainly gonna see if you guys had any tips for jigging walleyes, but I also thought that was a funny idea. We need like a good hero out there.
Well,
Someone
so-
who's gonna
yeah.
give you a ride or whatever.
Yeah, so Charlie, what would the ice fishing man's superpower be?
Oh, his superpower would obviously be that he can. He's a water guy. He's like Aquaman. You know, a cold Aquaman. You know, and he's
Like an Iceman.
Iceman. Yeah, like Mr. Freeze, but with walleyes. You know,
Right.
so the guy and his superpower is he can make more ice because that's a superpower that you want as an ice fisher. Like how many inches we got out there? 4. Yeah, bring the minivan. That's where Iceman comes in, and he gives an
Iceman.
he adds inches to your ice. He does it.
Yeah, because we got to maybe stay away from the Aquaman thing because he's already taken, and he's not really that cool of a superhero anyway.
And we
but
don't
I'm
wanna
on
get
board
sued
with him.
either.
Maybe getting bit by a radioactive walleye, and then he can tell you where all the fish are.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not really saving anyone's life. He's just making everyone's lives a little easier, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to go ice fishing right now, but the ice is too thin, so he makes the ice thicker, you know? I've gone to 3
there you
different
go.
spots on this lake, and they're not biting at all. And so he's like, actually, hold on 1 second. He just puts his ear down to the ice, and he goes, that way.
he's got a sonar on it.
Yeah.
He's got a little flasher. His ear is basically a flasher, you know?
Yeah.
A little Vexlar. He's got Vexlar ears.
You don't even need your hummingbird out there.
No.
Yeah, he just sticks his finger down there, and he's a human Vexlar.
Oh,
He sticks his hand in the water. He knows where they're at.
Yep.
He'll be like, bring it up 2 reels and give it a jig.
That is kind of the annoying thing when you got someone out there with the Vexlar. It turns into a video game, and they start critiquing how bad of a video game player you are. You know.
But it makes it so much fun when you got that little screen down there, you know? It's a time killer.
Yeah, it is a time killer. And
There's also a lot of false hope with those too.
There is. Yeah, you're like, no, that's a school of fish right there. Is it? Or did someone just drop their cans down there and they're starting to float a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would his catchphrase be, Charlie?
Fish here.
It's just off the top of your head.
Yeah, just off the top of the dome. And you wouldn't be Aquaman. You'd be, what's ice in Spanish? Hilo.
Heck if I know.
Hilo? Something like that. Hilo man.
Hilo man?
Is it? What is it in Spanish? Hilo man. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Hilo hombre.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Is he just gonna have is he gonna have like a cool sleigh?
Hold on. Do you think he's Agua Man? Do you think he's Agua Man, or is he Aquaman?
Is he not Aquaman?
Are you talking to me or Charlie?
I'm talking to Charlie right now.
I don't have to answer this. I don't have to answer this question.
I don't think he's Agua Man.
Okay.
I think he's Aquaman.
What does Aqua mean?
Yeah, I mean, and we're a little north of Mexico.
What does Aqua mean in Spanish?
I don't think that's a Spanish word, Charlie.
We don't know that. What?
Yeah, if anything, you gotta it's ice in like Eskimo or something.
Aha. Aqua means agua in Spanish.
I know, but you could just go, if you're going with the same naming convention, you could just go with Iceman, and then the...
No, sorry, Miles. We're already here. Yes, and me. Yes-anded your whole intro to this podcast. You don't need the...
Okay.
You don't need the no but me over here.
Agua Man.
We can toss it around.
Yeah, we're just spitballing here, Miles. We don't have to be.
He started going down that road. I was like, wait, what?
But I do think that there needs to be a movie made by you guys.
Oh, we would definitely do it. You know, he'd be
a lot of plot holes in our movie, Charlie.
A lot of ice holes.
And it doesn't have to be perfect, but you guys got a pretty good group of buddies to make some funny stuff.
Yeah, each one of his arms is an auger, you know?
What's he riding? Where is he? How's he transporting himself?
He's got skis. Yo, he can ride a walleye.
And he comes bursting through the ice.
I saw this guy with chainsaws on the bottom of his skates.
What?
And it was like, yeah, it's weird. And there's like blades on the bottom. And then he fires his chainsaws up and he's got a little hand throttle. And that's how he gets around instead of skating.
That's pretty
He's got these little chainsaw pullers. Freaking sweet.
Damn. We are borrowing that for sure.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really good way to lose an ankle.
Yeah,
that's cool.
True.
So he just fires up both skates, and how fast can he go on those chainsaw blades?
I don't know. I've never ridden a chainsaw.
Well, no time like the present.
Yeah, I mean, might as well give it a shot.
All right. Hilo Man is going to have 2 augers on both arms, On his feet are going to be 2 chainsaw blades. Is he gas powered? Yeah, gas powered. If we want it to work for a long time, we'll have to have him gas powered. And he rides a walleye. So he's.
And his catchphrase is catch.
Are you okay, Miles? You having a stroke again?
His catchphrase is "fish here."
Yeah.
Fish here, boys.
Yeah. Wow. Really good. It's really good.
Well, do you not like the fish here?
I do. You said it. We have to. It's at yes and.
Pesca here.
What's his sidekick?
His sidekick is Shanty Boy. Shanty Boy, he's always like too cold, and he's in there drinking hot cocoa. But he's
eating all your snacks.
Eating the snacks and drinking hot cocoa.
Yeah, it's like that's how he gains his powers, is he's got to eat everyone's snacks and then he can do superhero things.
Yeah.
And he's always stealing ice holes.
Yeah.
Oh, you caught a fish over there in that one? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Shanty Boy's the only one catching fish. Meanwhile, Hilo Man is finding the fish for everyone else, And then yeah. We're
Shanty Boy is just kind of a turd. He's stealing ice holes.
Yeah, we're getting there. No, and then Shanty Boy's job, he's out there with the little spoon, just breaking up the ice, before it ices over.
Yeah, maybe he's just the ice hole cleaner guy.
Yeah.
His 2 arms are the little little ice ladles.
Yeah.
There you go. And then he's helpful, and we don't have to be mean to him.
That's true. He's still called Shanty Boy, though.
He's still got to earn his augers, He's kind of a mess up, but he's got a lot of potential,
Mm-hmm. And he's got extra hand warmers in his pockets that he can never reach. He's always got cold hands because he's got the ladle hand. But if you want a hand warmer, you just reach into his pocket.
Yep, I think we're getting somewhere.
I think we are too. This is real
a good Shanty Boy.
Who is the villain?
Well, the villain is the sun, I think.
What's a that's a good one. What's a negative? Like, do you guys have a negative? Like when you're walleye fishing and catch a trout, it's a -1. Do you guys do that out there?
First of all, if I caught a trout ice fishing, I would be friggin' stoked.
Well, come over here because I'm sick of catching them. I got to drive like 2 hours just to look at a walleye.
Where are you? Where are you fishing?
Well, I'm like out in western Montana. And so we don't have a whole, it's kind of the trout side and the real fancy fly fisher guys, There's, you got to, hit these lakes that just have rainbow trout pretty much in them. But, you can get out to central Montana and catch walleyes and pikes and perch and stuff.
God, isn't that funny? Because trout are a little bit more rare over here. So, like, if I were on Green Lake, Deep Lake, if I were to catch a lake trout, fishing, I'd be absolutely stoked. And then walleyes are awesome. You can't go wrong with a walleye, of course. But, yeah, you guys are walleye light out there in Montana. I forget about how lucky we are here, Miles.
We are.
Yeah, you just got to drive. I mean, I've never caught a walleye through the ice, and I'm
really
pissed off about it. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm doing now. I can catch them off the boat, trolling all day, but I've just never really went after them that hard. I'll go to Fort Peck and try minnows and stuff, but I'm kind of new to the walleye jigging game.
You got to get yourself some wax worms. And
we got those.
Well, you got to buy them from the gas station where they sell them in the old dip tins, because those walleyes like a little hitter of the
need some extra seasoning.
Yeah,
the walleye got fancy taste.
Yeah, they like a little gummy every now and again. So if you got that grizzly on it, they'll munch that right up.
So maybe that's what I'm missing. I need to take out a half a chew and put it in with my worms.
Mm-hmm. That could work too.
And sprinkle it on there. Or do you just spit in the hole?
Chum the deal. No, when we were kids, we only got the wax worms from the old dip tin. So I think it's just a hint of it, just the aroma of it. I don't
The
think
essence
you can,
of Copenhagen.
Yeah. I don't think you want to go overboard on it. But yeah, that's a little tip for you there. Well, I feel like we're already halfway through our first comic book.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good about
I
this.
think it'll be a good one.
I think so too. Old Hilo man.
I want to see some.
Maybe
skits
there'll be
on
a
this guy.
crossover with Agua Man.
Just because I can't read doesn't mean you gotta make fun of me. And by the way, aqua also means agua in Spanish. So we just found that out.
Well, we appreciate you calling in today, man. This is fun. Charlie and I will get working on the script for the movie. If you have any other ideas, send it our way,
Yeah, I will. I was just gonna ask, is there any chance you're doing your tours out here in Montana at all there, Charlie?
I don't have a show booked there, but me and Miles, we've been talking about doing a Bellied Up Live. So maybe we come out to the Great Population Center of Montana for our first show and see how it goes.
Well, we could go ice fishing afterward.
Oh, that would be great. We'll show you how to catch a walleye. What town are you in?
Heck yeah. Well, you're not going to fly into where I live. I live out in the middle of nowhere, but I'd say Bozeman if you're flying in.
Ooh.
And then Canyon Ferry's around the corner. Bozeman.
I took a train out to Whitefish one time.
Oh, up in that's pretty country up there.
Miles is laughing at me because I go off topic sometimes, and he has an issue with that. But I tell you, Miles,
I used to take that train across the High Line to North Dakota
Did you now?
every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just slept. I wasn't looking at the flat scenery out there.
Yep. Tough to sleep when those tracks in North Dakota, they don't put a lot of money into them because all they do is the whole way there.
Oh, there's an animal.
You're looking at me like that's
another
a dig
animal.
on me.
That's your fault.
I have nothing to do with that.
Get your state out there to oil the rail lines or whatever. Fix the spacing. Well, anyways,
boys, I'll let you go. I better get back to work here. But I'll keep an eye out on the website, and maybe I'll jot down some ideas so I come with my guns loaded a little bit better next time.
No, you done good. Thank you very much for the call.
All right, guys. You have a good day.
All right, you too. Oh, I feel really good about that call, Miles.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
You nailed it.
I friggin' nailed it.
You were dialed in during that.
Dude, I had a lot of great ideas. Augers on the hands, Yeah, I had a couple singles that I hit along with the home runs, but, how am I supposed to know it wasn't Aquaman?
Is that Hilo Man? And then all of a sudden from this busts through the ice on a walleye.
The biggest walleye you've ever
Fish
seen.
here!
And then...
And then...
puts his ear down. That's his Vexlar
fish here,
ears.
fish here. And then Shanty Boy goes...
You guys are ready to go. Miles, if we were to play this, would you be Hilo Man or would you be Ice Boy or would Shanty Boy?
I think you just auditioned for Shanty Boy and you nailed it. I mean,
well, folks, I'm here to clean your hole. anyone need a hand warmer? You got to reach into my pocket and do it quick before I get excited.
I like that he's just like he's kind of a creep.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Can I put a little wax worm on your hook? I can't because my hands are a little scoopy right now. I got fat thumbs. Anyways, should we take another caller? Miles, there's snow out. And you know what I like about snow? You know what it reminds me of? Snow days as a kid. And now that I'm adult, snow days are a lot better. because I get to enjoy, since I'm over the age of 21, a little bit of tippy cow. Nothing says a snow day like the orange tippy cow. That orange reminds you of the old sun that we haven't seen in months, and the smooth creaminess of the tippy cow just reminds me that better days are yet to come, and all I got to do is just enjoy the snow as it falls from the sky. What do you think? Thank you, Miles. Thank you. Thank you. Say, there's nobody I'd rather have on my Davenport next to me on a snow day than you, Miles.
And wearing the tippy cow shirt.
Yeah, I want you in nothing but that tippy cow shirt. Look at that. Tip of glass, not a cow.
You're an athlete, kind of, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is a PSA to you that even though you are very athletic, you can still fall victim to the slippery slope that can be a sidewalk.
Oh, slippery sidewalks.
And I would hate for you to not be paying attention.
Often I don't.
Watching birds as you walk down the road and not see a patch of ice slip, ass over tea kettle.
My ass.
And
my
your
tea
ass,
kettle.
Your tea kettle gets injured.
Yeah.
But luckily, I'm giving you a heads up. As soon as you fall and hurt your tea kettle, you got called Nicolay Law.
Oh, yeah. 1-855 Nicolay. That's my first call, and I'm going to sue the hell out of whoever owns that sidewalk.
Okay. I like that.
Hell yeah.
So, guys, if you're looking for a good Midwest lawyer, if you've been injured or no, give Nicolay Law a call or go to nicolaylaw.com.
G'day, mate. How you going?
Oh, you sound foreign.
Yeah, calling from Canberra, Australia.
Oh, we got another Australia.
Nice. What time is it there in Australia?
Mate, I just rolled out of bed 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So you're just getting your day started then, huh?
Oh, yeah. Hey, boys going. What time is it there?
It's like, hang on.
3:15?
3:20.
Oh, beautiful. How's your day been?
Oh, it's been nice so far. So, it's a little overcast here. Is the sun shining there?
That's good stuff. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a ripper.
It's going to be a ripper.
It's going to be a ripper.
That's a great one. I'm stealing that.
That's awesome.
Well, guys, we got Peyton from Australia calling in, and he says that, you know what, they got rugby leagues in Australia, but they don't have an NFL team, and he's been watching the NFL, and so he's wondering what team he should adopt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's the Packers. That's a no-go right there if you're thinking of any other team. But I wonder, the NFL is going more international these days. What if there's going to be an international football team? Like they just played a game in Brazil. So what if Brazil had a team? What if the UK had a team? They play in London. What if Australia had a team? What would that team be?
Oh, I could get around that for sure. What about teams to hate as well? Because you definitely need opposing sides. Who'd be the opposition to hate team for Australia?
Oh, wait, you're saying you want two teams in Australia?
You need both to be able to support and hate teams as well. I guess like the Bears.
That is true.
Wait, what did
he wants two Australian teams so that you can pick a side if you're in Australia. Otherwise, he doesn't want the whole country to be behind one team.
Oh yeah,
he wants a country divided.
Yeah, that's smart.
He wants a continent divided.
That's what we want.
That's how we do it in America. Yeah. It's working out great for us. So okay, what part of Australia is the good part and what part sucks?
You'd probably go, because you've got New South Wales versus Victoria in the Origin and Rugby League, so you probably split it up and do like South Australia, Western Australia, give them a little bit.
Okay, South versus West.
So who's ever the team that's the villain should be the shrimp.
The shrimp? Yes, exactly. So it'd be the South Australia shrimp. Are you in the South or the West?
I'm over in New South Wales, so like over on the eastern side.
So you're on the east, the eastern side?
We could do east-west and just split it straight down the gut.
Yeah, split it straight down the gut. All right, so you're on the east side, so that's the good side. The west side's the bad side. So we'll call it the Western Shrimp, the Australia's Western Shrimp, and then for the east, it's the East Australia Fighting Kangaroos. They'll fight you koala and they'll frick you shrimp.
And then every time that we face off the eastern side, their chant is, "We're gonna put another shrimp on the barbie."
Yeah. What kind of an accent was that, Miles?
That wasn't an accent. That was me. That was an American.
Oh man, the more I talk to you, Peyton, the more I just want to talk Australian.
Oh, do it. Lean into it.
So what do you like about the NFL football that rugby doesn't have?
Yeah, what do you like there, mate?
It's probably a bit too slow. I like the highlight package that they run through. That's mostly where I watch most of it. But the collisions, for sure.
Peyton, I'm going to be honest with you. We're not sure what you just said there. Can you say it one more time?
The collisions, like the impact. The
collisions.
Collisions. I thought you said collegiate and you were into college football.
That's what I thought, too. I was like, now we got a whole other thing to break.
Oh, so you like people looking like they may break their neck at any moment. That's what you like.
Yeah, CTE ambassador, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I hate to break it to you, but you're a couple decades late. You would have loved early 2000s football. I mean, if you go back and look at a promo clip of the NFL, every single clip they used in a promo for the NFL, like in the 90s or something, is a penalty today.
Exactly. Every helmet basically could have had a Target logo on it. Just CTE.
Oh, good.
Welcome to the CTE on an NFL Monday night.
You know, Charlie, they actually say CTE is more about the repeated smaller hits than big ones. So just keep that in mind.
Really? Yeah. Do you have CTE, Miles?
I could.
That would explain something.
We'll never know.
Yeah. You look like a guy who took a bunch of small hits. Anyways, Peyton, so what you initially called up because you liked, we got our Australian football team set there. What do you like about, are there any teams that you're thinking of liking in the NFL?
I go for the Raiders in Canberra. That's my home team. So there's a little bit of liking there for the other Raiders, except I don't think I'll be able to go for them because they're more like a fashion logo here rather than a football team. So I'm looking for a proper team that if you're wearing their jersey, someone knows that you actually support that team.
Okay. Wait, did you say the Riders or the Raiders?
Raiders, yeah.
Oh, the Raiders. That's a fashion logo out there?
Yeah.
Really? Like it's polo shirts. It's the same logo of like the guy in the football helmet with the two cross things. Really? I gotta look that up.
I mean, it is a fashion thing
like
here. It's just with the hip hop community loves the Raiders.
Well, that's because it was Southern California for a while. So that's your West Coast rap.
So you don't want to be a Raiders fan. Are there any teams that you're thinking about?
I could be persuaded to be a Packers fan for sure. I like the idea of cold climate places.
Yeah.
In Canberra's like the coldest in our league.
All right, Charlie. Well, if he's going to be a Packers fan,
in the NFL.
Yeah.
If he's going to be a Packers fan, give him the survival guide to being a Packers fan.
All right, Peyton, if you want to be a Packers fan, here's what you need. Obviously, you've got to be an owner in the team. So you've got to send off $250 to the Green Bay Packers, knowing it's the worst investment you've ever made in your life because you get no real ownership.
This is how multi-level marketing companies and pyramid schemes happen.
And I'm gladly a participant. I have my ownership framed in my office.
You actually can make money in a pyramid scheme.
Yes, you can. You can, and I'm a willing participant. You also obviously need a cheese head. Okay, and you got to wear it with pride, and you got to wear it out to the bar. You can't just be something you wear at Lambeau Field. From there, you got to up your tailgating game. You got to get. Are you familiar with bratwurst or just shrimp on the Barbie?
Bratwurst. Yeah, that's good.
Bratwurst. You're gonna want bratwurst. The name is deceiving because the brats are the best. So you get that going, and then your drinks will obviously be, you're doing this in the morning, so you're going Bloody Marys. Okay, so that's just to get all your vegetables and your nutrients in for a full day of tailgating. And what I want you to do, since you're in Australia, to start off is find yourself a big walk-in freezer and just start spending 8 hours a day in that thing. And then you will be prepared for when you come to Lambeau and you're ready to roll come January. Flying out here for the Packers-Bears game, which by the time this podcast has come out, happened 2 months ago, and the Packers beat the hell out of the Bears, went on to win the Super Bowl. By the way, you picked a heck of a year to start liking the Packers because we did win the Super Bowl in New Orleans. So...
Is this podcast even out before the Super or after this? Oh, it is.
Right after we are the Super Bowl champions yet again, Miles.
Oh, look at us, winners.
Winners. That's what I'm talking about. See, you come in a winner. You don't have to. You don't have to work your way up, and that's just because you made a solid life decision. You earned that. All right, you earned it, and that's what it's nice about being a Packers fan. Is you feel like you earned it because you sat out there in the cold. You didn't sit in some prissy ass stadium like the Vikings or the Lions. And
oh
yeah, you're not playing in a big old dumpster like the Bears, an open air dumpster, ice stain along Lake Michigan. No,
Soldier Field should be called the Waste Management Stadium.
Yeah, it should. That is great, Miles. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's just smart.
You can use that in your next stand-up special.
I'm probably going to steal that joke from you. You betcha.
Do they have like some toilet company there?
Oh yeah, the
We've
waste
got, like, toilet companies. Like,
yeah, if you watch golf, there's a Waste Management Open, and just means Miles got the invite to play.
Really? What are some of the traditions that you guys have with your rugby team? Is it similar? Do you guys have bratwurst and Bloody Marys before the game?
well, everyone says that Canberra's like the absolute coldest place in the world, but it's not even that bad. Like it's -4 is probably the coldest you would get here.
Is that
like
Celsius?
5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Fahrenheit.
But that's not bad.
What is it, Fahrenheit?
-4, you said?
-4
25.
Fahrenheit? No, 24.
Oh, that's a
20.
spring day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's balmy.
I know.
It's a balmy 24. Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Viking clap. We do a bit of that.
Oh, you guys do the skull chant?
Yeah. Who does the skull chant? The NFL.
The Vikings do it.
Oh yeah.
Where you guys slap
That's what we got.
You do that? I knew they just ripped it off somebody.
They ripped it from a soccer team.
Yeah, we ripped it off the Iceland soccer team.
Really? Why does everybody think that's such a great chant?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's intimidating though. You come to this stadium. It's a impactful statement.
Ah.
You can see the shivers up their spines when it begins.
Suppose I got to see it in the stadium.
Do you guys tailgate before games like we do?
No. It's normally meet at a pub, have a few beers, and then head in. Free drinking.
Yeah, and in the pub mindset, I know some Australians, and they told me that you guys have drinking songs. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. And then the shoey's just evolved. You don't just have to drink out of a shoe anymore. People just drink down a thong or out of a crock or whatever they're drinking out of.
How do you drink out of a crock? You probably have to have like 5 people drinking out of that.
Yeah. Like a sprinkler.
Yeah. Sprinkler. That's great.
Can you teach Charlie and I a drinking song?
Oh, the Here's to Charlie. He's true boo. He's a piss pot through and through. He's a bastard. So they say, try to go to heaven, but he went the other way, drinking down, 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 down. It's an absolute classic.
I like that. I just know I'm a piss pot.
Yeah, you are. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Do you guys use wanker down there as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Why we got to start using wanker more?
I know. You wanker.
I watched Ted Lasso one time, you know.
Is saying wanker like, do you guys say fucker there?
Yeah, but it's like if you're cursing at someone, it's more of a to your mates rather than anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't say it as a mean way. It's more
Like if you're bagging on someone or taking a piss out of someone or calling someone a cockhead, it's mostly because you like them.
Yeah.
a cockhead.
If someone starts being real nice to you,
Yeah.
you know something's up.
I
Yeah.
also like saying that you're making someone laugh. You're taking the piss out of them.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I heard that Australia was an island full of criminals, and you guys are all related to a bunch of criminals. Is that right?
Yeah, that checks out. Yep.
It was like a prison for a while. You just sent them to Australia, straighten them out.
Yep. Just straight from England, dumps there, all the crims, and then we just created our own society here.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, man, we appreciate you calling in, and I guess, unfortunately, you are a Packers fan now.
Fortunately, mate.
Oh, well, we got a Super Bowl already.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for calling in,
Thanks,
waking
guys.
up early. We'll talk to you soon. All right. Go Pack, go.
Yeah, sweet. You guys are now Raiders fans as well for NRL, is that right?
We're Raiders fans. Yeah, we are. That's right. We'll be Raiders fans for the Australian team. By the way, makes sense you guys are called the Raiders because you're a bunch of criminals. So,
Yeah.
boom.
That's perfect.
Makes sense. All right.
Beautiful. All right, you lads, watch for deer.
You too. Watch for them deer. Watch for the kangaroos and the koalas.
Beautiful. Take care. Bye.
Well, Charlie,
Yeah,
it's
Mike.
another good episode of the Bellied Up podcast.
Show was. Oh, Miles, I gotta give you this. So you remember when I got you that present for your child, for little Augie? So the woman who made it sent us another little gift. She sent us a beanie. And then also, look at this, beer mug leg warmers for Charlie and beer mug leg warmers for Miles. So can I have my beer there? So we put our beers in here, the beer leg warmer. So now you put your beer in there. And that is beautiful. And now we can cheers. And this is from Minnesota Knits Shop. And isn't that beautiful? Cheers to you, Miles. And thank you so much for sending these over. And look at this cute little hat. It's got a beer on it, Miles. Like that?
Yeah, I like
Isn't that cute?
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, thanks for sending this. Nice. It says Bellied Up on it.
Bellied up. One says bellied, the other says up. Isn't that sweet? And she put an arrow there. That's really cool. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks for the koozies here. And guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Bellied Up podcast. We'll tip your bartender, and we'll see you next one.
Cheers, guys.